Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy, happy Friday. I don't know why I want to say it's Tuesday, but it's not. It's Friday. I've been saying that maybe because I went to bed and I woke up thinking that it was a new day and it was still the same day. I hate when that happens. But anyway, happy Friday. Still happy New Year. Today is January the 2nd, 2026. I remember when I thought that 26 seemed so far off when I was younger. But it's not. It's here. And thank God I am here to see it with all of my family and friends. Thank God. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Just coming on for a few minutes. I set I say a personal goal, but I set a personal challenge to overcome some fears this year by going live. So and getting to know my subscribers, and I want my subscribers to get to know me. I don't think of y'all as subscribers. I think more as family because that's what it feels like when we're all in here together. Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year. Sorry about that noise. That's my oxygen concentrator, but it will stop in a minute, I promise. I don't set I don't make resolutions, but I do set goals and I set personal challenges. Have you all set any for the new year? Like I said, mine is to go live. Like I said, I had a fear of going live wearing oxygen. I even had a fear of going in public wearing it, even when my kids were younger and lived at home. If I needed to wear my oxygen, I would go into another room because I didn't want them to see me. I didn't want them to, feel bad and, think that, the worst was inevitable. I just wanted them to, to, I don't know. They knew that I didn't feel good. They knew that I had that I was sick. So I don't know. I guess I just thought I was sparing them, and that's what I feel about everybody else. Thank you, Stephen, that I'm just sparing everybody else, but I need it. So, yeah, sparing everybody else at the cost of not being able to breathe, at times. So that's no good. So yeah, that is my personal challenge, my goal for 2026. Overcoming some fears, getting to know, other people, building a community, and hopefully, connecting with more people that have sarcoidosis, therefore learning more myself. Even though I suffered with it for over 30 years, I still don't know everything in different areas. Doctors primarily give the same medication, but in some places they stepped outside of the norm, and they have success with other medications. So I would love to hear about the experiences of others with this illness. Sarcoidosis does not have a known origin, and thus it does not have a cure. So they basically just treat the symptoms. Um, by the time I was properly diagnosed with sarcoidosis, I was diagnosed with the acute sarcoidosis because it had just wreaked havoc all over my body while I was being misdiagnosed and giving the wrong treatment for it. But at the end of the day, like I said, I've been um, fighting this disease for over 30 years now. So I can only say to that God is good. Because according to the doctors, I should not be here. But of course we know that God has the last say so. And at first, there was a part of me, I think, that did not want to be here because I just felt so bad. My body, I felt awful. I couldn't walk. But obviously there was something in me that was still fighting. And I always say today that people always ask me, how do you keep getting up? Because I don't have the sense to stay down. Thank God I don't have the sense to um, to willingly accept defeat. I never have. So this is just a part of my journey that I accept, I embrace, and yeah, and I'm excited about the rest of my journey, whatever that looks like, however it feels. I'm excited about it because I just feel something. I feel something that this year, I feel a shift. I feel that a lot of great things are happening, not going to happen, but a lot of great things are already happening as I speak. And I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Thank you. Thank you, Be Happy. I like that name. I like it. Be Happy. Yes. Oh, we all should be. It's just a perspective, how we look at things. Thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year. It's all about how we look at life, how we look at ourselves. It's all about perspective. And I'll be the first to say I haven't always had the greatest outlook on life. But I made a change a few years ago. Instead of saying, I would always say, "Oh, I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of this," because I just wanted to feel normal again. Then I realized I don't even know what it feels like not to hurt. I don't know what it feels like to be able to to breathe normally 100%. So this is my normal. And the more I fought it, the worse I felt. So I changed. I started saying, I'm so thankful for this. It took a minute. And still sometimes I catch myself having to correct it. But reprogramming takes time, especially when you've been doing something or saying something. You've been in a certain pattern. your entire life. It's just not going to happen. The change is not going to happen overnight. Most times, so especially reprogramming the brain, reprogramming your life. Hey, Happy New Year. So I changed that to say, I'm so thankful for this. And everything started changing because my perception changed, my mindset changed. And I was like, oh, if I'm powerful enough to do this, I can do other things. And I went on to do other things. Thank you. I wish you a healthy life as well. Long, healthy, happy, prosperous life. That is what we're speaking. That is what we're believing. That is what we're walking in. Not just this year, but every year, every day. That's the mindset that we're going to have. Long, healthy, happy, prosperous life for you and for your family, for anyone who's connected with to you. And the same for myself. That is my that's what I say every morning and every night. I'm drinking my tea again. Yesterday morning I was drinking tea. We might as well call this tea time, huh? Because that's what I do every morning. I when my feet hit the floor, I do it's a manifestation session, but you have to be up and moving to do it, and do it first thing in the morning. You can be getting ready for work, whatever, I do it while I'm fixing, Milton Leroy is my kitten. I do it while I'm fixing his food, while I'm, getting ready in the morning. And it's only 15 minutes. So it doesn't take a whole lot of time out of your day or out of my day. It's Doxy Manifestation Series. And I've been listening to that for years, off and on. And I started back doing it again December the 1st. So we're just going to roll with it and continue to do it. But it really helps set mindset for the day. Helps you focus on what you're manifesting. But even before I do that, before I put my feet on the floor, I say a prayer while I'm still lying down. I like to greet God as I would. He is my Father. He's our Father. So I like to greet him like I would, my dad. So I greet him. And I list what I'm grateful for. And that always brings a smile. That will bring a smile to anybody's face because you're counting your blessings instead of your burdens. So when you do that, you'll see that your blessings far outweigh your burdens, or what you perceive to be burdens. So I do that, and last thing I do is drink some warm tea, which consists of cayenne pepper, honey, local honey to my area. I'm in Alabama. And apple cider vinegar. Sometimes it depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm congested, I'll put like a Vicks cough drop or two in it to help open me up. But I already had the cough drop in my mouth this morning, so we're just gonna drink the tea. And a few days ago, Tuesday the 30th, I had my 7th, I'm sorry, I hit the camera, my 7th infusion for sarcoidosis. So makes me a little bit sick, and this time made me really sick. But I'm feeling better. Um, Hi Thomas, I'm feeling better from it, and hadn't really been able to eat. I was hungry last night, so I felt like if I ate some salty chips, maybe that would help settle my stomach and put something on my stomach. Mm-mm. No, that kind of backfired. that that really backfired. So yeah, we're just gonna drink tea until my stomach feels better. Hey, happy New Year, blessings to you. Yeah, I'm not good with names, and the sarcoidosis affects my eyes, so sometimes my vision is a little bit blurry. I do wear glasses, but uh, I didn't feel like going to get them this morning. Going to get them after I sat down to do this. Hey, Lamont, good morning. And good morning, good morning. So, this morning I'm probably I think I was close to an hour yesterday. Like I said, it's probably gonna be anywhere from a um hour more to, it's short as 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It just depends on how I feel, um and what I have to do for the day. This morning I won't be on longer than an hour. I know that. I'm feeling better this morning. Um, a lot better. Like I said, last night was a doozy again. But that was, I can't say that that was my fault. My stomach was still upset, and like I was saying, I chose to do so. Hey, Queen. Hey, sis. About 17 minutes ago, I figured y'all would see it. I know I still feel a type of way about waking y'all up early in the morning when I've just woke y'all up, had y'all up early in the morning, but I know you're probably up already. I guess. I'm not sure. I know the kids are out of school, so I'm not sure. But I figured you'd be on. That's why I gave a window between 7 and 9 my time, so that would give y'all the time to start looking for me. But thank you, Lord. I'm just knocking earrings out and everything. Like I said, like I said, I won't be on too long. Oh, you were up? Okay. You was on the phone? Oh, wow. Um, because I want to attend DJ Showtime's um, Praise Radio, all requests live on TikTok. He comes on at 10 Eastern, and I'm Central, so that means it's like not, yeah, it's 9 o'clock my time. So I like attending that, so I'll be off of here by 9 o'clock my time, and it's just a little bit after 8. So, yeah. And y'all have to forgive me. I forgot already what I was just talking about. But I guess this is what this time is for. It's just a chit chat. It's just a morning chit chat, whatever comes to mind. Um, oh, you've been up since 6:15. Oh wow. I got you beat. Milton Leroy and I have been up. We woke up. Like I said, I went to sleep on a live last night. And then I woke up. It was still last night. And we had a hard time going back to sleep, so yeah. We didn't go back to sleep. We've been uh, tossing and turning all night. Hey, Logan. There's nothing wrong. I just have sarcoidosis. That's all. That's all. going live this morning, getting to know my community, let my community get to know me better. So, no, there's really nothing wrong. I'm right where God wants me to be. Sarcoidosis. It is a autoimmune disease. There's no cause and no cure for it. I've been battling it for over 30 years. Logan, I don't know how old you are, but if you, um, I always reference Bernie Mac because a lot of people know him and know of his story, but he passed away with from the complications of sarcoidosis. Um, Lip nodes cluster. If you've ever had like strep throat or ear infection, you know you get those lymph nodes on the back of your neck. Um, with sarcoidosis, they cluster. And when they cluster on your organs. It can affect any organs, skin included. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're 11. Well, it's an autoimmune disease that there is no cause and no cure for. But now, you're 11. And this live is set for 18 and older. How did you make it in, Logan? I mean, it's a healthy live, it's a wholesome live, it's a pure live. But I just want to know how you made it in, baby. And I thank you for subscribing. You don't know? Okay. Well, I'm thankful that you're here, Logan, and that you're interested in what sarcoidosis is. Um, but yeah, it's an autoimmune disease. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dan. And yes, Queen Bee, I hate that. I fell asleep on y'all, and y'all just left me. Oh no, I didn't mean to. Okay. To delete a message, and I'm just touching stuff, and I'm still learning how to do YouTube lives. I know nothing about it. I'm learning as I go. You too. Love you too, Logan. Have a great day. Happy New Year, and a long, healthy, happy, prosperous life to you and yours. But yeah, Queen, y'all just left me. Did y'all try to wake me up? Did anybody try to wake me up? And I don't even know who's live. You would think if you go to sleep in a live and that live ends, you would be bumped to a live of someone who you follow. Okay, thank you. I was out. I took some anti-nausea medication, and it just knocks you out. It knocked me out. It always does. And I only took a half. I don't even know when I went to sleep. I don't know. I didn't even know that I was asleep until I woke up. And then I saw all the texts. I had missed calls. Good morning. Happy New Year. Hey, Charlene. How are you doing? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you caught me on this live too, because I'm going live every morning, or I say every morning, but sometimes it could be, in the afternoon. But I'm going for every morning in the month of January. That is a personal challenge that I set for myself, personal goal for the new year. Help me not only get to know my community, but my family, but help my family on YouTube get to know me because all y'all see are the posts and, and videos. You don't ever see me, and that's not what I want. I want to get to know everybody personally, um, and vice versa. It's really not a whole lot to me. Not a whole lot. I don't think there's a whole lot to me. But whatever it is, y'all will get to know. And Milton Leroy. Okay. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Like I said, the morning talks really are nothing in particular. Like I said, facing fears, getting to know people, and people getting to know me, and we're walking, this journey together, praying together, laughing together, just having a great time together. That's what it's all about. Whatever I can do to help someone else, I have no problem doing it. Sharing my journey, my story, my testimony, whatever you want to call it, I don't have a problem doing it at all. Um, like I said, it took me a minute to get here to share it in front of the screen instead of behind. But I'm here and I'm doing it. And I'm glad that you're here with me. I'm glad that all of y'all are here with me. My family, my community, we are definitely stronger together. Milton Leroy, I don't understand why he is so scared of this concentrator. Y'all might be able to hear, but it's really not that loud. I don't know if it's because I think it's got to be because every once in a while it makes a loud beep for like 10 seconds, and that scares him. Um, so he is hiding, but he's hiding in a spot that he's still looking at me now. Bless Milton's heart. He's still looking at me now. I guess he was like, well, even though I'm scared to be over there by that machine, I still want to be able to see my mama. So maybe one of these days, um, when I'm feeling better and I come on without the oxygen, y'all will be able to meet Milton Leroy. He is an orange kitten that found me. I didn't, he rescued me. I didn't rescue Milton Leroy, as I once stated. Milton Leroy rescued me. Um, I met Milton Leroy in a dream. I call it a spirit walk. And then the next month after having that dream, yeah, Milton Leroy chose to get lost outside of my house. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I don't even know if he knows that I can see him though. I don't know. That's just it. With Milton Leroy, he's in his little house, um, and he's peeking out of it. But I don't know if Milton Leroy even knows that I can see him. He probably didn't even think I could see him. He probably just thinks that he can see me. But anywho, we're gonna let Milton be great, peeking around out of his little house. It's like looks like a pumpkin with the opening cut in it. I got it from Amazon after I figured out that Milton was not going anywhere, that he was meant to be with me. And at first he didn't like it, not to sleep in anyway. Um, he liked fighting it more, like roughing it up, playing with it. But I put it up higher on his cat tree on the kennel, and now he goes in it. So yeah. Hey, Hey, I, yes, I do. I feel better this morning. I do. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. And yes, Charlene, he is making sure that I'm all right. and and later on, he'll be right here up under me. Like so he's just funny like that. I know he's not camera shy because he loves taking pictures. And I have a he rides great in the car too. All of my pet children have always been great car riders, from cats to, kittens, puppies. Because when I get them, I always take them everywhere I go. Because I mean, I don't leave the house that much. I go to the doctor more than I go anywhere. But like on short trips that I don't have to get out of the car, or that I'm just getting out of the car for a few seconds, a few minutes, I take them with me. Um, the kittens ride great. My daughter, my granddaughter, she'll be 23 this year. She's a little black cat. We've had her for 23 years, and 22, almost 23, and she rides great. My Jack Russell, now he rode great. It's just that he was used to going through the drive-throughs, getting Happy Meals and stuff like that. So until you pulled up at a drive-through, he was looking at you and whining like you were gonna pass, and then God forbid you pass one to go to another. He just freak out. And he'd also do that at the bank, because he would think that when we were at the drive-through at the bank that we were at a fast food restaurant. One time we were at the bank during lunchtime, and that's my Jack Russell's name. That was his name, Mr. He was in the back window, and he was just whining and crying, and the teller was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "He thinks we're at a drive-through." I said, "We're going across the street to McDonald's when we leave here." And he was just cutting up so bad. She was eating a fish sandwich and she sent the rest of it out through the drive-through shoe. Oh, he was cutting up so bad for that sandwich. He didn't even know she was eating it. Well, he could have. He could have smelled the sandwich, but bless her heart. She sent the rest of her sandwich out through the drive-through shoe for Mister. And what we did the next day, I came back and I brought her lunch. Cause why? Why? I'd have been like, "Ma'am, pull on off. I'm not giving up my lunch for your pet child." And now a lot of places, ooh, a lot of places they have, treats for them. Um, when you go through the drive-through, they have treats for them. Because they have suckers and candy for kids, so now they have treats for the pet children. But they might have implemented that because of my greedy pet children. All of my pet children love food because they mama loves food. I do. Um, mm. I like to eat good food. I like to cook good food. I love cooking because I like to eat good food. So I love cooking. But yeah, and I make sure that my pet children like food. I like for them to be healthy, happy. So I'm still working on Milton Leroy. Yes. Bless her heart. Like I said, I was not expecting that. She was like, "Do you mind if I give him, some of my sandwich?" I don't know. It's not. And bless her heart, she didn't even break it off. She just wrapped it up, and secured it and put it in the chute and sent it out to us. But that only taught Mister that he could get food from the credit union. So it did not work, you know, totally in our favor. It was good for Mister that he got the food right then, but in the long run, it wasn't good for either one of us. Um, so then I was not able to take him to the bank with me anymore because he was expecting food. Not everybody is going to give their food, you know, to my pet child. And Mr. and Missy, which is my granddaughter, they would they would harass people so bad for their food in the house. When my kids would come home and they had food in the car, they would sit out in the car and eat it because they didn't want to share their food with the, they didn't want to share their food with the pet children. And it's not so much that they would whine and cry. They wouldn't do that. They would just stare at you. They would just sit and stare at you. They wouldn't cry. They wouldn't touch you. They would just stare at you with those eyes like, like the feed the children, infomercials. They just looked like they hadn't ate all week. They were, just famished. And my daughter's like, I cannot take this. My son, like, I'm not sharing with them. They're not gonna get used to getting anything from me. And then he would give them a piece of bread here, a piece of bread there. And before you know it, they're eating everything that you got. And they would sit there and just wait. But like I said, the I don't even know if that's called puppy dog eyes. That was just they learned well how to beg with their eyes. I tell you that. Hey, Marquez, Happy New Year, love. And see, I didn't mind sharing with them. Back when I was eating fast food like that, I always knew to buy more. He sure did. He sure did. Thank you, Marquez. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Um, he definitely knew how to manifest the meals. He, bless his heart. I had to put him to sleep. What is this? 26, 20, 23, I think it was. Yeah. Like I said, my pet children always live a long time. My Doberman was almost 19. Like I said, my granddaughter will be 23 in June. Mr. was a few months shy of 15. Mason, he was 12. He had kidney disease that we had been battling with him for years, for 6 years before he passed. Um, Saturday, okay, happy belated birthday. Oh, that's great. So, yeah, Mister's um, been gone, but I always get him cremated. I don't. Um, they didn't enjoy. They weren't outside pet children, They were in the house. Had their own beds, chairs, certain chairs, and um, so yeah, I still have them in here with me. So yeah, and that's all of them. That is all of them. I always keep them with me. Um, but I kind of got off the subject. I want to ask if any, have y'all set any challenges for this year or any goals, that you want to reach this year that you're working toward? You remember? Was it from the other day, gamer, when I was getting my infusion treatment? Is that what? Because I remember speaking to a gamer when I was getting my infusion treatment on Tuesday. You the same one? Because I don't remember the whole names. I always remember just part of, if I remember that. But I do remember gamer, and I remember a gaming. Um, okay, okay, yes. And I got, I got sick during the treatment. Thank you for coming back, gamer. And thank you for being there Tuesday, for sitting with me while I was getting my treatment. Okay, so the toward the end it got kind of rough, but I'm feeling a lot better. And I will continue to feel even better as the day goes on and as the days go on. Mm. Thank you. Thank you. And again, thank you for your support, for your prayers, and just being there. It means a lot. I go to those treatments by myself, and I go live, and then I have a whole family of support there. So thank you. Thank you for being there, and thank you for coming back in this morning. My goal is to go, not my goal, I am going live every day in January. So this is my second day. I'm not really sick. I just have sarcoidosis. Like I tell people, um, I have sarcoidosis. Sarcoidosis does not have me. So um, I am, it's how I look at it, you know? So how I look at it will be how I feel. So because I have sarcoidosis, it does not control me. It is not in control of my life. J Caps. Did I get that right? Like I said, I'm not good with putting together the names. Um, Thank you for coming in. Thank you for asking. Thank you for your support this morning. I greatly appreciate it. Um, Also, it's easy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I still have like fog, brain fog from the infusion. I may be like this all the time. And I what were we talking about? I know we're talking about the pet children. Oh, I was asking about your goals. Yes, goal for this year, moving forward, is this: God, I want my life to be. And pray, Amen. I can get in with that one. Yes. 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 A praise, a testimony of his love, of his power, of his strength. Yes. Amen. Remember back in the day, they used to sing a song, Let My Life Speak for Me. Let the works I do speak for me. It was different parts of that song, but that reminds me of that, because that's truly what I want. I want my life to be an example of God, God's love, like I said, God's power, his strength, just a total representation of God. Yes. So I am Queen Bee. I thank you for coming on. I thank everyone, Charlene, for coming on this morning. and sitting with me. Um, it's cold here in Alabama this morning. It really is. It's cold here in Alabama. Um, I wanted to get out and go to the post office and and to the pharmacy this morning, but I like those. I like taking the Benefiber because I have high cholesterol. So the more fiber you put in, that will help lower your cholesterol. So I like the little fiber to go packets. They're clear, tasteless, and I like those. They're easy, and plus I can take them with me. I don't have to, I have a bottle, with um, capsules. I can just pour it into my water, shake it up, or whatever I'm drinking, and I'm good to go. And but it's cold. It's cold where you are. Yes, it's cold. Um, I'm down to 2 packets. I'm down to 2 packets, so I know I need to go today. Because if I don't go today, I won't have any tomorrow. But I wasn't expecting it to be this cold outside, but it looks like it's gonna rain. I'm probably gonna wait until after lunch to see what it looks like then. If it's a little bit warmer then, and then I'll go. But I like going early, get out early, get back, and have the rest of the day to do whatever I want to do without having to break up my day to run out. But if you know me, if I step out there and it's still cold after lunch, I will put it off until Monday. Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. I think it's freezing everywhere. Like I said, since COVID, I don't know who's running the switchboard. I think Mother Nature must have quit. So it's just up for grabs. Anybody can run by and hit the switch now. And I really believe that Jack Frost is working the switch. Yeah. Because why? Why is it warm one day, freezing the next day? That tells you that Mother Nature she's not in control anymore. And I don't blame her. 2019 was a rough year. So if it was ever time to quit, to walk off the job, it was 2019. And I really believe that that's what she did. She was like, I had enough. I'm out of here. Y'all figure it out. But Jack Frost was just all too happy to be up there, pulling on the switch like he was working a slot machine. For anybody that knows me, and for the ones that will get to know me, I have a great imagination. I envision Jack Frost riding through the streets in a 1971 Cadillac, laughing, just everywhere he rides, and he's driving really fast in the Cadillac too. And everywhere he goes, it's just freezing. He's just leaving a freezing trail behind him, and I can just hear him laughing like Ernest T. Bass, riding around places that are supposed to be warm. Now they're cold. Mm-hmm. We definitely have had mild winters, and that's kind of like spoiled. That's kind of spoiled a lot of us because we're not expecting it to be cold, and freezing when it is. I remember when we were younger, every Christmas, even in Alabama, every Christmas it snowed. Um, and now I remember the first time that my kids were able to ride their bikes outside on Christmas without snow. And I'm like, what is going on? So you're right. Um, Minus the snow here, this is like one of the first real winters that we've actually had during winter. Because there was one year that it snowed. We had knee-deep snow in April. So, yeah, and ice storms. Hey, Beverly, welcome in. And ice storms and all of that. So, I've gotten accustomed to it not being cold. And this flip-flop is really doing something to me, you know? Even though I'm not out in it, when the temperature changes so drastically, it makes me sick. I always get sick during the season change anyway, whether it's going from hot to cold, cold to hot. I always get sick when the weather changes. But this flip flop, um, warm, cold, warm, hot, freezing, yeah, yeah. Oh, you kind of like the cold? Oh wow. But I guess because I'm always, I'm even cold in the summertime, a lot during the summertime too. Um, and even though it's cold, I'm cold, It's cold outside, it's cold in here. I'm cold. I still can't turn the heat up enough to, like I want to, because I'll get stuffy. And yeah, so it's a catch-22, and I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm not complaining. I'm cool with it. Because, I can't control it. I have no control over it, so I might as well be cool with it. But, yeah. So that's the only thing that really gets me, and I'm pretty sure it gets a lot of people, as far as making them sick with this constant, flip-flopping of the weather, the temperature fluctuating in as extreme as it is right now. So, yeah, that's the only downside, because, you can always put on enough clothes to stay warm, bundle up. But, yeah. Well, Charlene, I want you to enjoy it, and I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad that you are. Hey, I'm ready to play. Good morning. How are you doing? How are you doing? Kind of like caught me at the end, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you stopped by to say good morning, join the family. So I'm just not really talking about anything. I'm just doing morning chit chat. Um, you're welcome. I made a goal personal challenge that I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing better. Every day it's getting better. Like I said, it may not always look like it, but every day it's getting better. And like I said, I keep saying this, but I feel it. It's gonna get even better, you know? Only because I can make comfortable. Hey. Yes. I love it. Don't feel guilty about it anytime. If it makes you feel good, if it comforts you, everything in moderation. But don't feel guilty about it. It's okay. What we mess up on today, as long as we wake up to see a new day, we can always rectify it. You know what I mean? So don't beat yourself up about anything. Every morning is a fresh slate. And just the awe, of that, the idea that no matter what happened yesterday, when I wake up in the morning, I have a chance to do better, start over. Because there's new mercies every morning. New mercy, new beginning, new blessing, new opportunity, new you, new day. Absolutely. Every day is a gift and a reason to celebrate. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. So don't beat yourself up. Don't feel guilty about anything. You get a chance to do it better, start over, rectify what you can and move forward. That's all any of us can do. It's the only reason why we carry stuff ourselves from one day to the next. That's not the way God intended for us to do it at all. He didn't intend for us to carry it at all. He intended for us to bring it to Him and let Him take care of it and trust Him to take care of it. And the only reason why things get brought from one day to the next, Lord Milton has changed positions. He's snuck somewhere else watching me. It's because we bring them into that day. Oh, all right. That's right. That's right. It ain't dry yet. That's right. So you don't know what the finished product is going to be because it's not dry yet. That's right. I like that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a screenshot of that. I'm trying anyway. There we go. So I can have that saying. Thank you. I like it. I might just have to put that on a t-shirt. If I do, Shirley, I'll let you know. You be the first to get one, okay? Because I do heat press t-shirts, hats, whatever. Um, so yes, if I do, I will comment up under a video so that I know how to get in touch with you, okay? But I have your name, but still, comment up under a video, and that way I'll be able to find you easier than me, looking for you on my own. But I like that. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Like I said, don't beat yourself up over anything. God doesn't punish us like that. He doesn't punish us forever. We punish ourselves forever, or we allow other people to hold things over our heads and punish us forever. But that's not God's love. God's love is not judgmental. It's not eternal punishment, No. God is love. And He came so that we may have abundant life. And you can't have abundant life if you're, feeling beat down or depressed because of our decisions, or other people making us feel bad about our decisions, our past. Because people will hold your past over your head. And I think it has a lot to, well, yeah, it has a lot to do with them. It has everything to do with them. A lot of people like seeing you in a bad space because they're in a bad space. So they want you to feel just as bad as they feel because they don't feel like they can move on and from where they are. So the saying is true, misery loves company. So just don't allow anyone or their opinion of you to write your story. You can write your own story. You know that God is love. God forgives you. God sees you. God hears you. And He wants the best for you. That's right. That's right. Place your burdens upon me, Lord. That's right. Like I said, we were never meant, it was never meant for us to carry burdens. Um, Somewhere along the line, we were taught that, because a lot of people think that you can't be a good Christian or child of God if you don't struggle. That's it. Where does that? I can't find that in the Bible. Struggle to show thyself approved. No, I've never seen that, and no one could ever show that to me. But yet they teach that, you know, and like I said, people have become conditioned to it. But that's not what it is. That's not what God wants at all. Like I said, we don't have to struggle. Like I said, life is going to happen. There are things that we can't control, but there are a lot of things that we can control. There really are. Um, like I said, if we just take our cares and place them in God's hands, lay them at his feet. Don't go back and pick them up. Don't look back to see what he's doing with them. Move. Just keep going. Keep going. Just move forward. And your load will be a lot lighter. No. But I'm telling you, oh, y'all see the sun coming out. So yeah, look at God. Oh. Now, through our struggling, if we place it in his hands, that is showing God that we trust him. But to be made to feel like, oh, if you're not, if you're not down, if you're not beat down, if you're not persecuted, if you're not, beat up or whatever, then you're not a good Christian. You're not a good child of God because you're supposed to suffer. Like I said, suffering is part of life, different aspects of it, but that is not what we were created for, and that does not show our faith, or others shouldn't judge us by how much we suffer or our lack of suffering, to gauge our faith in God, and they do. Oh, you're going through, they have a reason. A lot of people have a reason for everything, why you're going through this and that. I was brought up in a particular church, and after my mom passed in 99, like I said, I was born into that church. I never agreed with the teachings of the church. Even when I was younger, I would, question a lot of things. And when my mom passed, I was only going there because of tradition. Because I didn't, hi from India. I didn't want my mom to be upset. But after she passed, I'm like, I'm busting loose, I don't even know what these people are talking about. It didn't even, I'm from Alabama. So when I became sick with sarcoidosis, had some family members tell me that the reason I was sick was because I was no longer in that particular church. Well, my mom passed away at 53 from breast cancer in that particular church. So what did she do wrong? Hey, sweetheart, I'm from Alabama. I'm from the United States. And I asked, I was like, okay, well, what did she do? If I brought this on myself, what did Mother do? And they're like, oh, that's different. No, it can't be different. If you say that I'm sick because of one thing, then she also has to have done something according to you all, the reason why she passed away from breast cancer. So it was like they were making up their own rules, bylaws, guidelines, regulations, and nah, this was not for me. Thank you. Good morning and happy new year to you too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, so yeah, I don't like it that they feel like, you have to be sad and suffering to to be a Christian. Not the truth at all. Not the way I see it anyway. Like I said, some things in life are going to happen we have no control over. But God wants us to be happy. God is love. Okay. Well, I'm going to get ready to sign off for this morning. And I'm going to prepare, just in time to make the live at 10 o'clock, the gospel live on TikTok. If y'all are on TikTok, DJ Showtime, he has the only all gospel praise radio. It's all requests. He doesn't pick any of the songs. He has a request line that you can request 3 songs, do birthday shout outs, anniversary shout outs. So yeah, DJ Showtime. And I think it's what is the name of it? Powerful Praise Radio. DJ Showtime. And he comes on from 10 to 2 Eastern time. So like I said, he's an hour ahead of me because I'm in Alabama and it's going on 9 o'clock here. So it'll be going on 10 o'clock his time. So I'm going to check him out, see if he's on this morning. And like I said, if you can, come on over to TikTok and join us. And, okay. Okay, my baby. I'll be here. If DJ Showtime does not come on this morning, Queen Bee, I'll call you, okay? Or do you want to talk later? Does it need to be later, or can we talk this morning? Like I said, yeah. If y'all are on TikTok, just come on over. And Charlene, okay. I was just gonna say, are you still here? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I pray the same for you and yours, and have a great vacation. Um, I'll be on tomorrow. It may be a little bit earlier tomorrow. It could be a little bit later, but the mornings seem to work good for me. My energy is up in the morning, right after doing my morning meditation, prayer, and all of that. So my energy is up in the morning. So okay, Queen Bee. So yeah, I'll do in the morning. And my bad, I forgot to hit do not disturb. And Queen Bee, that's Melvin. That's Melvin calling now. But I'll be on, like I said, every day this month. It might carry on into next month. I'm not sure. But like I said, to meet the goal that I set for myself, definitely this month. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great rest of the morning, great rest of your day. I love y'all. And again, Happy New Year. And be excited. It's our time. Yay. I'll see y'all in the morning. Okay, Charlene, I'll be looking for you. All right. Love y'all.